first one I'm going to take a look at is from Arrow Video USA, and that is The Chill Factor, or Demon Possessed, and this came out in 1989, and it's released now, obviously 2019. And essentially what this is about these young couples that go snowmobiling for the weekend, and they come across this like cabin and everything, and it used to be like this old camp, like a kind of like a religious kind of camp for kids, and then they find out that it has like kind of like this more of a demonic kind of thing to it. You know, it's like an evil kind of place, and you know, stuff happens. There was a wreck before they got there, and their friend's hurt, so they have them in there, and things start to happen to them one by one. So you know, they're just trying to, like, you know, survive while they're there. It's the first time I ever saw this. I never heard of it before. It says here it was barely released outside of its original VHS outing. And it was, like I said, originally titled Demon Possessed, and it's directed by Christopher Webster, and he produced Hellraiser and Hellraiser 2, which are both, you know, good movies, and you know, I like them anyway. But like The Chill Factor was very, very cheesy, very, very low budget, and if you know like labels and stuff with VHS. This is, at least to my knowledge, the first time I've ever seen Arrow release an AIP, you know, something from AIP from back in the day. And AIP wasn't like, you know, Sony, or even sometimes Sony like put out stuff, but it was like a very cheesy, low budget and everything. And this was on AIP, I think it was Productions back in the day, or Films, you know, one of those type of things. AIP Films, we'll say. And it was put out by Arrow, which I thought was kind of cool. The movie, like I said, is very cheesy, low budget. There's gore, some gore, but like it gets taken away a lot. Like there's like a part in like a freezer, and this thing, like the blades start to spin, and all you see is this stuff go on the wall. You never even see, you know, anything else. It's kind of like depressing with that. The one cool thing is, like, this here on the cover with the icicle, it doesn't exactly happen like this kill, but that was like the one kill that made you go, ooh, you know, like that. So that was kind of cool. I mean, the picture looked good, the sound was good and everything. The story was okay, you know. It's because like they're out like 30 miles from in town with snowmobiles, and you know, it's kind of, like I say, it is low budget, and it is cheesy. But like, especially at the beginning, it's for the times. Like nowadays, everything is so PC nowadays. It definitely wouldn't, you know, make it nowadays. You know, people would definitely have a big problem with it. Some of the things they said, but you know, I thought it was okay. I liked it. It wasn't great, but you know, I would probably watch this again sometime in the future. But yeah, I just thought that was cool that Arrow Video put out something from AIP. One thing I can say, if you haven't seen this before and you're going to watch the trailer for it, definitely don't do that. Because, especially if you watch the original trailer, which is on here, like, I don't know, so maybe you want to watch the trailer before you watch this movie, which I think is kind of stupid to do, because then scenes stick in your head and you're kind of waiting for it, and it's like maybe you'll see a scene from the ending. Like, at least that's for me, that's happened. So I don't like to see a trailer. I don't like to see a trailer most of the time, even with new movies nowadays. But the trailer is basically, it's just like a start to end, like, of the movie. It shows pretty much every kill, what happens. It shows like the ending and everything. It, like, there's no reason to even watch the movie. It was kind of like in a minute long, or however long that it is. It's like basically like the movie cut in pieces, and it's like a total waste. I don't know why they would put a trailer out like that. I mean, I don't know. So just warning, don't watch the trailer before you watch this movie, because you're just gonna see basically the whole movie. But anyway, let me show you what's inside here. And here you have some newly commissioned artwork by Mark Schoback of Sadist Art Designs. That's a really, really cool cover. I really like that. Never even heard of this movie before. Never seen it or anything, and just that cover, I was like, oh, I can't wait for that to come out. That looks really cool. I have no idea what that is, but that looks cool. And then you got, you know, the font there on the side. And then the reversed cover, you got this, which isn't bad. You know, it's kind of neat. I'm not really fond of that font, to be honest. And then you have the same font there on the spine. And there you have the special edition contents. If you want to check them out now, you can. And here you have the Blu-ray, and it is region A, B, and C, and you have a booklet. And here, like I said, is the booklet. And I'm not going to skim through it because just showing the picture on the back is like a part of the ending. So I'm not even going to do that. But it does have the usual stuff in there, cast and crew, about the restoration and everything. But I'm not showing you the back. So yeah, the movie started off kind of like, you know, on a positive note, and then it kind of like ended up kind of spiraling down. And you know, I didn't think it was great. I didn't hate it. I would rewatch it, but I'm not sure how often I would want to watch it again. But you know, for a cheesy kind of, you know, demonic kind of Satan kind of weird movie, you know, it's not bad. You know, but I guess you know, just check out the trailer after the movie, like I said. So that's the chill factor.